and both these guys have really been on the grind as far as Wi-Fi goes. I know Pokelam's in a ton of tournaments and has done pretty well. I think has won some of them. Meanwhile, Webb has been winning several in the past and entering many in 1 week. So looking to make his run back at things, and he and Mr. L have like a history at this point, at least in this tournament in Grands. But we'll see. He has to get there first. Pokelam's kind of been on fire all day.
Yeah, so he got the DI out there, which is like a very strong, like you can go for Bear, for like a huge punish, but it's kind of hard to react to because essentially the DI is 50-50 and most people are going to want to DI in because they want to take a Bear at like, they want to take a Bear at any percent. So yeah, very interesting to see how you know WebbJP is trying to deal with this. He's going a little bit higher than Villager can easily cover, but it's helping him out. But Pokelam right now just setting up such a wall. Those fairs making it really hard for him to play his game.
Yeah, it looks very evenish so far between the two. But I can see Pokelam, I can see Villager being a very like rough matchup for like Lucas to approach with.
Yeah, because it's like you're fighting a zoner who you can't even like counter zone because like fair covers the same range that type B covers, but has way less startup, like almost pretty much a fraction of the startup. Ooh, he gets the drag down, but doesn't quite read which way Pokelam popped out. Yeah, that's something that like WebbJP really needs to make the most out of every time he does get in. Because otherwise, like, he's just gonna be put into scenarios like this where they just fair Lloyd.
Ooh, tries to go for the hit shot out of the creep.
Eh. Still gets like some knockback, sending Pokelam all the way off stage. Yeah, like a lot of players have been kept keep jumping from ledge. Like that was a very smart jump from ledge coming from WebbJP, but that explosion like up close is very good.
Yeah, but right now, Pokelam has a very high percent right now. Could have to, but right now he's just trying to add on to this extra percent before like stock ends. Okay, well, that episode's gonna take it.
Yeah. So like, that's gonna be the thing. Like, as long as he can find those like quick anti-air grabs. Even if he loses a stock first, he can keep up the momentum. But you know, you can't. You only have 3 stocks to play with, so like you can't keep losing that first stock. All right, you try.
Both these characters seem like, especially both these players seem to like play more of like an aggressive like tone, despite characters' archetypes seemingly like. Because like I feel like you could play Lucas like defensive. And Villager defensive, but both these players are just playing like very like passive and more so like aggressive.
Yeah, they're definitely playing like they're mid-range monsters, just playing their old distance. Ooh, yeah, he tries to neutral get up that time because he doesn't want to get caught. But Pokelam so good at his ledge traps, like he catches everybody, and even if he doesn't catch them, he's like he positions himself in such a way that he can continue the pressure. All right. Just trying to get the Lloyd set up. Wow, what a great tech chase on the platform. Doesn't quite get, doesn't follow the knockdown though. Yeah, that's like something like WebbJP is like really trying to abuse right now. Is like that runoff like B turnaround side B, like off the platform because it just Villager has to expend like a good amount of resources to like kind of get him on platform, and just kind of mixing him up with a fast projectile, really keeping him on his toes.
Alright. Well,
yeah.
WebbJP still struggling a bit to get back in there. Pokelam using the Nares to like push him out.
It definitely like looks like, you know, Pokelam's kind of playing like more. He was playing a lot mid range towards the beginning, and that was very good for like getting him getting them the lead. But now it feels like he's transitioned to a more long range game to kind of like extend his lead and even try to get this kill by like a huge overextension.
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, nice.
That was just a clank right there.
Because a lot of people like scared. So that's actually a smart thing to go for because it's a very big habit for people to roll there. So that definitely catches a roll, trying to roll through F smash. All right, nice. Yep.
Nice neutral there. Oh, but then tries probably confirm a hustle with the dragon and we'll get it.
All right, Lloyd stalling. Good
Oh,
stuff
no.
to WebbJP, realizing that he can heal off Lloyd stalls, so that that kind of forces like Pokelam to kind of play the game. There's 2 minutes on the clock, so it's another thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, this is also that Lloyd also seems like a big problem for Lucas as well, because like if he tries to grab him, like the Lloyd just breaks the grab immediately. Like he can't really Zair that much either.
This is going to be WebbJP's pick, so probably gonna see either like maybe SD, but more likely either Smashville or Unova if he can get Unova. Yeah, we see there like he was trying to up tilt the fall through platform, just like just like what happened to Pokelam in winners versus Luna. It just happened to what's it called? Happened to WebbJP in losers. All right, yeah. So I guess what's this phase? WebbJP has his stage set to random, so that way only one person has to change the stage.
That's pretty smart.
All right.
Gets you play a few Wi-Fi tournaments, you learn a few tricks, you know?
Yeah.
I want to see how he adapts because he had such a good like first beginning like the first dock, but like he got like good momentum, but then he couldn't like clinch it out and what's his face? Keep like Pokelam was able to kind of nickel and dime him back into his own advantage, put him in a really bad spot.
All right, so we're gonna go to game 2, and we are going to see Battlefield. I think this is the first time we've seen.
Dude, I was
Battlefield
just gonna say that. It's so weird that we never see the stage ever. Wow, he just kind of. Did you see him just hit the pot right back up at him? That was
Yeah,
really
he's
funny.
saying,
Man.
take down your... I don't want this.
He
I
scooped
can
it up,
pay for
man. You got a hold of that one.
That was
Yeah,
like
those
totally
snares,
like...
though, really breaking up pressure.
This totally feels like a comic strip type battle. Like these these characters totally feel like intelligent, like fighting.
Yeah, just a couple children.
And the kids just beating each other with like.
One's got
Yeah, you
psychic
expect,
powers.
Dennis the Menace to kind of pop out of the woodwork.
Dude, one's got
You know,
psychic
throw his hand to
powers,
the ring.
and the other one has like infinite pocket space. This is best of 5. I'll put it in the description.
Yeah.
So everything in finals is
Villager's
best
the
of
rich
5.
kid.
Yes, so I'm guessing Villager's Richie Rich.
Yeah, this is a jerk. This is a villager. How did you like this?
How spoiled, man. You did really good in the turnip market and just really hasn't let anyone hear
Oh,
the end of it.
but yeah, he probably needs to invest in something else because he's lost the stock. Oh wow, he's just.
Oh no!
Oh my. Okay, this is
Wow,
nice.
going way
Definitely can't
deep.
move this.
A little too deep.
Never mind.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
of
he couldn't
fear.
go the direct angle.
A little bit of fear there in those soulless Lucas eyes.
He took 31 from that. My God.
Yeah, and Pokelam really, I mean, that was a really good way to kind of just turn the game around for him. So let's see how much he could press because he does now have the lead. Not a huge one, but definitely one. And
Jabs.
Nice. Yeah, just waiting until the jabs are over and just, taking the free grab. But he ran into that Lloyd when he didn't have to.
I think he's just
I'm like-
he's like, no, go away. But it's just on anyway.
Yeah, it's like when you're little, you're running from the old boogeyman under your bed.
Oh god. Imagine if that was like Bowser Jr.'s jab.
Oh gosh. Just killing you.
oh,
Oh,
that was
The shield break.
expertly played by Pokelam. Busting up the shield and letting the stun do the rest of the work.
Yeah, because I think now tree itself doesn't break it, but like if you do tree and axe, which is what Pokelam did, it just it just blows you up.
Yeah, because the axe is really strong on shield, and the tree's already kind of messing you up.
Yeah, and then like I've definitely seen Pokelam use use a tree like this in like a lot of different scenarios where you can use it as like a physical wall, almost like hydrant, to kind of just block projectiles.
Kind of going deep. Oh, but does not get the spike. You have to pop the balloons, but not get the villager.
Yeah, those balloons are kind of, they're like a nice little defense system for villager. Sometimes do save him from like harmful places like that. And now looking not good for WebbJP.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's.
Ooh, this is a really bad position to be in.
Oh,
Yeah, he went high.
breaks his foot. Like puts it on his foot.
Yeah, a couple bowling balls ready there from villager. You know, you thought one was gonna miss. Well, guess what? He's got two. So I bring it to game 3. WebbJP is gonna have to figure something out here if you know, he wants to move on, because right now Pokemon's
God,
kind of.
I hate that render so much. You could tell in his eyes that he's a jerk. A little bit. You could tell.
A little smug looking, right?
He knows what his character. He knows what his role is in this video game. Like he knows what he's been designed.
Yeah,
Like
this,
just look.
yeah, a couple tree ledge guards here. Webb having no choice but to basically respect it and catch a bowling ball to the face. That's how that's going to end up. So it does look like we're getting a full-on switch. Who knows where we're going? Probably not back to battlefields. I'm going to guess that.
Yeah, the thing about tree is that like it's RNG that what's it called? That the wood chip spawns.
Yeah,
So
yeah, the wood chip is also random too. Also, is there a random chance that fruit could come out of the thing as well? Because I know there's a thing in Smash 4.
Maybe in like with items on, but I've heard of that, but I've never ever seen that personally. So like, I think that's something that like would happen with items.
Yeah, villager, it's just not a character you see very often, so there's still some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like WebbJP having to fight 2 characters that like 2 specialists that really know their character, and matchups that like you never like, especially in Tri-State, you never really see. Because like all we have is Stock Taker, and most of the time Stock Taker goes Wolf.
Yeah, he's kind of moved on, and he also has that Wii Fit trainer now too.
Yeah, that Nair sends at like such a perfect angle for like Pokelam to continue pressure. Makes it really hard for WebbJP to do stuff, but doesn't react to that option.
He counteracts his jab with his own jab. I don't even forget it. Oh, but the tree!
Oh my gosh, he did the same thing he did last stock, but luckily he won the RNG lottery that time.
Ooh, oh, I like that. I like the way to space out from the bowling ball right there, using the recovery like that.
Alright, so yeah, Pokelam really just keeping him on the defensive. Just not able to really set up any good pressure. Gets up though.
Ooh. Oh, just spinning around on this shit.
Yeah, that Nair is almost like Nest Nair. Like you do 2 of them from short hop, as well as just like Nair, jump Nair, and hit someone's shield like twice.
What is not?
Oh my gosh! What a conversion!
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
No. I'm surprised the ball didn't hit him despite
Same.
Like, going.
I almost thought he was gonna get stage spiked for a second. Have a
I
chance.
guess it was just too much. I think the bowling ball just disappeared from the distance. Oh, wow.
WebbJP though, down but not out. He put him in the blender, but wasn't able to get like. So many of these players are so like adept.
Wow,
Wow,
these conversions.
yeah. Webb's always so good at stuff like that. Sometimes the snakes, sometimes it's the nairs, but interrupting the PK freeze.
Yeah, but sometimes, despite all doing that, you gotta get the kill at some point.
Yeah. Like he got the read multiple times, but he didn't go for the kill move, and that's really been hurting him.
Oh god. Really struggling to get rid of the stock Pokemon.
Oh, this is looking like
this might be GG.
No.
Yeah, he even goes for the void and to like kind of delay his ledge grab too. Oop, reverse nair, not even killing it. 184. This character really struggling to get the kill.
Oh, he has the PK ball.
Yeah. F tilt
does not have any more.
F tilt on the ledge, gonna get it done.
Alright, but I still believe in Webb though. He can bring this back.
We've seen him
Yeah.
come back from worse, or not worse, but from pretty bad places. This is pretty bad.
This is
131 and
Omega
2 stocks to go, so I don't know if we've seen worse than this, but we have seen him come back for sure. Wow, look at the swing with that axe. Pokelam getting a little
Oh,
bit
with the trees, gotta look out! Oh!
Alright.
Oh, there's another one. Oh no, the
Oh
same.
no!
He hits him
Not
up.
again!
Oh, he's not
What's
What's
it-
What's Pokemon
Yeah.
gonna do?
You know what?
Yeah.
Classy move. Just yeah, finish him off with the axe. But yeah, that's twice now getting that shield busted wide open.
He hit it with the brutality.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy's face. He looks all smiling and happy, but he's you gotta look out for him.
People hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
God.
what do you do in that scenario? Because he has Lloyd set up, so like,
Psychic-
roll doesn't really seem like a safe option, and you can't jump because like, what's it called? Pokelam has punished like pretty much everybody he's played against like pretty hard for jumping.